guys, today we're going on a little adventure. We're going to go out tree climbing, however we've decided to go to St Albans Verulamium Park, which is a really cool place. There's a really cool cathedral there, beautiful lakes, it's just a really nice area. A few months ago as well, they're actually filming the new Charlie and the Chocolate Factory film down there, which is really cool. And so they had like all the set out and everything. But first we need to go to Watford, which is quite close to London, because James has brought a £180 jumper. £170 jumper, and he doesn't like it, so we're going to exchange it and he's going to get some other clothes. So we're going to do all of that first, and then yeah, go check out the lakes and the cathedral. The other thing I forgot to mention about Verulamium Park is it's full of like Roman history. There's loads of old Roman walls and there's a museum there. Quite a sunny day today, so yeah, it should be quite fun. Okay, so we have finally arrived at the shopping place. James, are you going to show us your £170 jumper? It's in the bag.
Yeah. What's this madness?
Madness.
That is nice. Look at that. Oh.
Too nice.
Too nice. So what are you hoping to find instead?
Some Ralph or something.
Some Ralph. Okay, so we're done with all the clothes shopping right now. James has been in and he has exchanged his stuff. James, what have you got? Nice. How much was that?
110.
110? Oh my god, there's more. There's more. Jesus Christ.
Tennis ball.
And how much was that? That looks like a big 160 to me. Are you happy with your purchase?
I'm well happy with my purchase.
We're going to go see the lakes. So,
What the fuck?
it's a little bit stressful at the moment. We are currently outside.
It's already stressful.
England's old.
It's already stressful. Riding around buying designer gear from TK Maxx is stressful. Like, what are we on? What are you on? Looks like a really nice country pub.
This pub, we have been struggling to find parking.
It's stressful to park.
She's been going around all of St Albans, and we've got to the
St Albans.
machine over here. However, it's not accepting cash. So
No, it
James is
doesn't.
currently on the phone.
They don't these days.
He's got an account with the parking people,
So that's incredibly stressful because he's got an account with the parking people already, so.
and he's trying to pay over the phone. But yeah, it's an absolute nightmare. But we
It's an absolute nightmare. It's a madness, guys. Have these two gone to private school?
are here. So hopefully we'll be able to get this sorted. So we've come to a completely different car park now because that last one was just way too much stress. Didn't put coins in it, we couldn't pay over the phone. It was a complete joke. So we've come about 10 minutes up the road.
This might actually be Agent Pandy.
And we have found a parking spot. Yeah.
Like he might be the actual Agent Pandy.
Yay! Are you excited?
Yes.
Yes.
Very-
Do you think that? Could you imagine if that's what Eddie? If that's Angry Eddie? Imagine if that was Eddie and what Eddie really looked like, and he was the mastermind behind it all, and this was his real his actual form, and he was pretending to be a dirty old man and some cadgy old TikToker. Not this, but you know, some other people. He was pretending, you know, all the people with the fake faces. They turned out to all be Eddie. It's creepy. These two in the car is creeping me the right out.
Positive.
It's funny. Where are we going now? This looks really nice. Oh look, they've got phones.
So we started walking and now it is raining. Oh, and I've got something
Oh
on
my
my
god.
t-shirt.
It's a madness, guys. It's a madness. It's raining and I've got something down my t-shirt. This is a nightmare, guys.
What's that?
Like a sort of, I think he watches a lot of YouTubers and TikTokers, and I just think he wants to be like them with their vlogs and their lives and things happening. Do you know what I mean?
We're almost here.
Big ups. Got 2 2p's and 1p instead of 5p in my change. Stop the world, I want to get off. And he picked the face he picked, you doubt it. No, with Eddie, what it could be is he could look like that for real, right? But he could be using like a face swapper to look like an old man so that he just looks a bit different. And a voice changer. And then he could look like a girl in a TikTok, you know, like for a different character. Like it could just be a series of like characters being run by some weirdo. And that could be the weirdo.
Pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza.
I'm joking, but it'd be funny if it all came together. Like, could you imagine, like, if it all came together like that, and like we were getting a glimpse of Mr. and he'd also pushed Nicola Bulley in the river. I do maintain though that this guy living in a tent dressed up in his black is the most weird character we've seen out of all of this. Like, do you know what I mean? If he'd been doing this on the Nicola Bulley thing, do you know what I mean? If he'd been Curtis Media on the Nicola Bulley, we'd have all been saying he'd pushed her in, living in a tent dressed in black.
I literally have no idea, but we're almost here. What is that? I literally have no idea, but we're almost here.
Pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza.
It's pepperoni pizza, so they've had a pizza, and they've not filmed that bit.
So we were going to go into the church, however, those bells mean that there's a wedding on, and we've just seen everybody all dressed up. Don't want to kind of...
How many times do you want to go and do something and not be able to do it because you didn't plan it in advance? How many times do you want to do something but not be able to do it because of just a little bit of advanced preparation?
impede on anyone's wedding, so I don't think we're going to be allowed in. However, well, I think we're probably going to go down this way now and have a little look down there. Yeah, very cool, very noisy. St Albans Cathedral, very nice place, and it's absolutely beautiful inside. At some point we will go in there and show you, but yeah, just not right now. So it's getting even wetter.
This is what I live for. It's 4:30 in the morning. I should be in bed, but this is brilliant. Oh my god. The only shame is that you're not going to get my live reaction on Not to Watch. I am going to have to show this on Friday. Please, I hope he doesn't take all his videos down by Friday. No, please don't. I haven't got the arse to, I can't be arsed to record them all. But like, please don't take them all down by Friday. You know? It's a disaster, guys. It's raining. Although this this isn't going to be a disaster for him. You watch. I predict he's not going to find this. Even though this is a disaster, this is a nightmare, guys. Absolute madness. It's raining. He's going to say, it's like, wow, it's kind of cool, isn't it? Like, we're getting wet, but this is the great outdoors. It's British life. He's gonna like shirk this off and enjoy it, I think. What do you think in chat? Is this a disaster? We haven't seen his reaction yet. All I've done is pause it because I've seen it's raining. What do you reckon? Are we going to get... It's a disaster. It's a nightmare. It's or madness. I think they'll say madness. But, or are we going to get... or are we going to get... Wow, guys, this is incredible. Hermione. He reminds me of Hermione. I've never even watched Harry Potter. But I imagine you put a wig on him and he'd shave his beard. He's Hermione. It's crazy, guys. It's raining. I've never been this wet.
The pub we just tried to get into has a private event on, so beautiful inside. At some point we will go in there and show you.
All my neighbours have got the window open. I'm really trying to reduce this. I'm really trying to hold this in, but come on. We went to the church, it's closed, I can't go in, there's a wedding. We went to the pub, there's a private event on and we can't get in. So we're stood out in the car park hiding under a tree.
But yeah, just not right now. So it's getting even wetter. The pub we just tried to get into has a private event on, so we can't even get into the pub right now. There is another pub up there, but it's so wet, we are literally very, very drenched. So,
why don't you get in the car?
So, complete change of plans. We're not walking around the lake.
And also, now that you're fucking completely wet, are you now going to get in the car?
Can't get in the pub. And we can't get in the cathedral. Today has not gone as planned.
Look at how wet James is. James is fucking fully soaking wet. This is brilliant. James is fucking fully soaking wet. I mean, he's soaking wet, but James looks like he's gonna fucking die. No, this is bad. This is worse than the time I fell in the canal.
Very drenched. So, complete change of plans. We're not walking.
But he loves it. He's got a big smile on. James is not happy. Like, James, I told you this, didn't I? Do you remember I said, right, in one of the other videos, I said if he was in charge of booking when he went to the airport, and he didn't have the tickets prepared, did he? And I was like, what if he was in my group and he was in charge of the tickets, and we got to the airport and there were no tickets because he hadn't prepared? I'd have been really cross, but I'd have had to deal with it. I'd have said, okay, it's a mistake. I'll book the tickets. Let's all get a Costa. Looks like we're going to be bedding down at the airport for fucking 7 hours or whatever. Like, if there's no Airbnb around the corner or a Travelodge, you know, whatever, we'll deal with it. But in the future, you are demoted from booking the tickets. You are never again getting near any position of authority within this group. You are not going to be responsible for anything because you are irresponsible. Prove me otherwise, get back on the list. But until then, no. Give me your boarding pass, give me your passport. I don't want you to lose it. You know, it's that level of shit, yeah? I am now if he's in the group sort of thing, I feel like I'm also now responsible for him because he's a liability. Like, imagine you're on a group holiday, or a stag do would be a good example. Like, he fucks up like this and you're like, he's a liability. So I need to make sure he's not going to get fucking left in the restaurant or fall in the canal, or, like, you know, I have to look out. I don't want to because he's an idiot, but he's a liability. So I have to make sure he's not responsible for anything that could damage us. And also we keep an eye on him, like, you know, otherwise he's going to be wandering off and getting accosted by a tramp or whatever, you know, and things are going to keep happening to him. So I said that, didn't I? I said I wouldn't even let him book the tickets after he went to the airport and fucked up. This is an exact example. James has gone with him on his day out. I presume it's more his ideas. Let's go and visit the church, we'll go to the pub, we'll walk around the lake. None of this is happening, and James is now tagging along thinking, I wish I hadn't listened to him. I wish I hadn't let him call any of the shots. Next time, we're doing it my way. Because this is stupid.
Around the lake, can't get in the pub, and we can't get in the cathedral. Today has not gone as planned at all. We are so wet. There's like people like hiding under the trees and stuff. I don't think we're going to be able to gate crash the wedding either because we're not suited and booted. However, that sounds like a really good idea. Bit
of a shame for the wedding as well, isn't it?
This drowned little rat wants to get back to the car.
This drowned little rat? He's driven you out of here. You fucking got him soaking wet. It's not your fault it rained, but look at his face. Look at it. He's walking funny because he's got water in his shoes and in his arse crack dribbling down his back. I've never seen anyone so wet. And they calls him a rat. And he puts on this smile. It's like fucking bizarre. This drowned little rat. Fuck off, mate. I'd be so cross. I'd be like, fuck off, mate. It's my car. I know that the driver's seat is going to get wet, but the fucking passenger seat ain't. No, you aren't getting in the fucking passenger seat. You can get in the boot, you fucking prick.
So, that's probably where we're going.
Stay boys.
Let's go, guys. He said, guys.
That's probably where we're going.
Stay boys.
Let's go, guys. Let's off-road. Now where are we? And we're going to get a sound effect, look.
That's probably where we're going.
Stay boys.
Game of fucking Thrones music for the White Hart Bar in fucking St. Albans or wherever.
Stay boys.
Big day out, we've come to the pub. We got soaking wet in the rain, and now we've come to the pub. It's nice. Leather and that. I don't know if the Game of Thrones music is appropriate, but... Oh no, look, they've got a suit of armour, so it is. Da-da-da. He's like, would you stop filming with that fucking phone, you prick?
So we have made it to the pub. Very, very wet. I think someone's falling asleep over here. James is a really bad influence and he stopped in to have one beer, but he is now buying more beer.
So he's cussing James for buying that posh top, really, wasn't he, earlier? He's like, oh, do you like your posh top, dude? Spending all that money on a top. And then he's like, oh, James is bad, we're having 2 beers. James is like a bit more normal, isn't he? He's just like, I can't give a fuck, mate. I've walked up to the church, I've got soaking wet, I'm going to sit in the pub and drink. Also, wasn't James driving? Actually. So shouldn't he be limiting his alcohol intake? Yeah, Everest, drink driving, yeah. That's his limit now, isn't it, too? It looks like he's having the old cider, James is. And our boy likes the San Miguel, but it has to be frothy on the top, and I have to have it in my special glass.
So we have made it out of the pub, and we are by the cathedral. We're in these beautiful little gardens, and they are quite busy. There's quite a lot of people.
There's quite a lot of cottaging going on.
Around here. Just see under the tree. But yeah, it's very nice. What do you think, James?
Yeah, day's improving.
Yeah. He's happy Mondays over here.
Day is improving, it's getting better.
There's a duck. We improved. Things are improving. I've had 2 beers and there's a duck.
We are now walking around the lakes and it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it stopped raining. There's lots of birds about and it is just so pretty. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it stopped raining.
James is smoking. James is smoking a zoot, isn't he? Look, just like me. James is smoking a zoot, isn't he? I think James is alright. I still don't think much of fucking Noddy here, but James is maybe alright. Like, not, like, you know, not A-list celebrity stuff going on, but just seems alright. I think if I met James at the pub, he'd seem alright. You know, having a couple of beers, smoking a zoot. But then, Noddy over here.
There's lots of birds about and it is just so pretty. What do you think of this place? Because you haven't been there before, have you?
Yes. Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Tranquil.
Tranquil.
Peaceful. Tranquil. He repeated what James said.
Tranquil. Been there before, have you?
It's like James is on day release from the fucking centre and he's like, what do you think, James? Like, James is alright, but like the way he repeats what he says.
Yes. Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Tranquil.
Tranquil. What have you?
It's like James can't speak for himself. We have to clarify it and say it louder for everyone on the internet to hear. James doesn't put his point across well, so I translate for him. I used to have a mate. I love Gillian. I wish I could get him back in my life. And Gilly was from Wales and he had a really heavy Welsh accent, so sometimes he would go like we'd be wasted, we'd be talking to people and he'd say something like quite fast in a Welsh like accent, and because I'm used to it I'd know what he was saying, and like like my sister did this to me. She'd like look at me and I'd say, oh, what, you know, I'd translate for him a little bit, not in a bad way, but he'd know it as well. Like, you know, he'd be speaking a thick Welsh, or he'd say some colloquial Welsh term that my sister hadn't heard, and I'd say it means to come back quickly, or like it's, you know, whatever, like, you know, like, so like it feels like he's translating for him, although he's speaking English. He's not doing it in a heavy accent or anything. There's no confusion here. It's just that I heard what he said.
About and it is just so pretty. What do you think of this place? Because you haven't been there before, have you?
Yes. Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Tranquil.
Tranquil.
Like he's like so confident, like happy and cock the hoop about it. Tranquil. See? Told you. Tranquil. Bit of scum collecting down there. I mean, it's a nice park, isn't it? There's the geese. Nice music, YouTube free, copyright free music. Oh, what's... Also, the vlog's called Two Blokes Get It Wrong. It's a weird title for a vlog, really, isn't it? Two Blokes Get It Wrong. Because all they've done is go for a walk and it rained. He's told... Look, there he is. That's James there. He's told him, go and walk. Go for a walk and I'll film you. And as he's filmed him, he's just turned the fuck away and just filmed like James is walking on his own. He's just filming. Look, there's James. And now we're filming over here. So now we're filming over here. Fuck James. Filming over here now. He can't even stand still with the... Like, see what I mean? Like the speed of this shot. If I just pause it there, you get a much better impression of the shot. Just stand still. What's going on there? Is he shooting like a love story music video with James? Through the willow trees, look. And there he is. There's James. Zooming in on a duck.
Okay.
That was actually a heron, I think.
So we're walking up to the cathedral now. We've seen all the
They keep coming up here past the fucking wedding. Stay away from the wedding. You were not invited to the wedding.
people who have just had the wedding and they're down at the pub at the moment. So yeah, we're going to try the doors.
That was why he couldn't go in the pub either, the wedding. And he says wedding. I'm saying it now. Wedding. It's wedding. It's not an accent thing, that is it? It's a childish thing. Wedding. The wedding.
Just had the wedding and they're down at the...
Wedding.
We're walking up to the cathedral now. We've seen all the people who have just had the wedding.
The wedding. Him and Luke could be classed together, but it wouldn't really be set off properly unless I was in there as well. Like, I need to be there with the two of them. Like, highlighting it and yelling out about it. Me, him and Luke on a food tour. That's what we need to do. Me, him and Luke on a food tour. And I have to be able to smoke weed the whole fucking time, otherwise I can't tolerate it. I will literally hire 2 camera people. In fact, we should each bring a camera person with us, shouldn't we? I don't know, maybe that's a bit too much. But me, him and Luke on a food tour. Like, we'd want to see it from different perspectives, I suppose, and I'd have to allow them to make their own videos, wouldn't I? But part of me would want to say, I want full creative control. I'll pay you for your contribution to be there. I'll take you around. I want full creative control. Sign it. Oh, sign it, you fucking prick. Let's go and make some YouTube. If they want numbers, I'll get them numbers. We will have numbers. You know, if they want to be big on YouTube, we could be big on YouTube. But you have to sign it, and I have to have the creative control, because I'm not letting you touch the cameras and fuck up the edits. Like, you have to accept it. I've got the ideas, I've got the skills, I've got the know-how, I can get team members. I won't fuck you over completely. If you don't want it to be on the camera, don't do it in front of the camera is the best rule for that. Yeah? Oh, he's going to make me look bad. Well, don't do something stupid then, and then I won't make you look bad. How about that? But I guarantee they will do stupid things, and it'll be on camera, and it's not my fault, they've done it, so it's going in the edit.
And they're down at the pub at the moment.
But I need to be stood next to them going, look, point the camera at this. Look what he's doing.
So,
and it'd be funny having them kick off and argue back, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we're going to try the doors and hopefully we'll get into this beauty over here.
There's God. Zoom in on him.
So we've made it into
So
the
we're in the cathedral.
and
I'm talking quietly. Look at his smile. Look at his face.
It's quite quiet in here at the moment. We're just going to have
You think he's got a stick? I don't think he's got a stick. I think he's waving it around in his hand.
look around. There's a few people in here, but it's not too busy. But I don't want to shout too much.
Yeah, obviously you don't want to shout. Unless it's hallelujah, you're probably going to be alright without shouting.
Maybe we'll light a candle or something, but
Light a little candle?
yeah.
Do you think he smokes weed?
Here we go.
He's put God church music on. And he's gone for this. He likes this shot. He likes the start here and move around shot, doesn't he? He really likes that. That's his shot. He's doing it again here. Oh, zooming in again. Going through doors. This makes me think he's got some sort of Steadicam stick thing. It makes me feel like he has, because this going through doors shot is a bit gimbal. But maybe it's just the phone stabilisation. Zooming in on that over there now. Whoa, quick. This is like a general views package, but like, if someone brought me this as a general views package, I'd say, look, okay, I've booked you. I'm going to pay you the money, but I want you to know that all of the footage you've given me is useless, and I'm never going to book you again. Please, I'll give you 3 videos to watch on YouTube that will really change your career. Please watch them and pay attention. And if you ever get another job shooting anything, just consider that I've told you this is not up to scratch. This looks like Masons. That is a selfie stick thing, isn't it? That's a camera on a gimbal or one of those DJI cameras that you can do.
So we made it into the cathedral and we made it all around the lakes and everything, so that was really cool. I think now we're going to head back to the car and call it a day.
That was pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, that was pretty nice, actually.
Have a nice time.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you have a nice time? It's a bit of a weird date, isn't it?
Getting spiritual.
Very
Spiritual. I love the way, James is alright, I like the way he comes in with like a random words. Like tranquil we had earlier, didn't we? And now we've got spiritual for the church. It's because he's high as balls, isn't he? Like, isn't he stoned?
Yeah, you have a nice time.
Yeah. Getting spiritual.
Very spiritual.
Yeah.
Spiritual St Albans.
Spiritual awakenings.
Yeah, nice one. So we're trying to find where we parked the car. We have no idea.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Spiritual awakening. They remind me of People Just Do Nothing. This feels like it could be a comedy act. Like, this feels like it could legit be a comedy act. Do you know what I mean? They could be faking this for views. Like, this could legit be... the whole, everything up in the mountains as well. This could legit be an Ali G. Like, I should have done this on YouTube. I shouldn't have ever revealed my true form. I should have just pretended to be an idiot my whole life. I'd have done so much better. Like, how did this not get 1 million views? We can't find the car.
Spiritual.
Very spiritual.
Yeah.
Spiritual St Albans.
Spiritual awakenings.
Yeah, nice one. So
Nice.
we're trying to find where we parked the
I love
car.
the way he cuts him off with nice one.
Getting spiritual.
Very spiritual.
Yeah.
Spiritual St Albans.
Spiritual awakenings.
Yeah, nice one.
Nice one. It's because he wanted the last word. He was like going to say, like, very spiritual. Spiritual St. Albans. Like, okay, cut. But no, he carried it. All right, nice one. Nice one means, look, shut up now, doesn't it?
Yeah, you have a nice time.
Yeah. Getting spiritual.
Very spiritual.
Yeah.
Spiritual St Albans.
Spiritual awakenings.
Yeah, nice one. So we're trying to find where we parked the car. We have no idea. We're completely lost. Should be somewhere about, but yeah.
I mean, you've got some idea because you're in the fucking car park. So at least you found that. Nightmare, guys. I can't find the car, so we're going to start at the top and just start walking down and pressing the button. And when it goes boop, boop, we're going to be in there. But it's a nightmare at the moment, guys. It's an absolute madness. It's crazy.
Should be somewhere about, but yeah, it's not. How do you feel about this situation, James?
Days getting worse.
Getting worse.
It was improving, and now it's just...
It was improving and now it's just right down the shitter because I can't find my car. Dude, where's my car? This is Dumb and Dumber in a way, isn't it? Like, it's Lloyd and James, but like, I don't. James is, you know, James is absolved from being a total lolcow. He's just like friends with the lolcow, but like, he makes a good foil for him. Like, James is a man of few words, and he wants to say, "Fuck off, filming with that phone." He seems to like it though, James does, doesn't he? This whole sequence of the car park is absolute gold dust.
A day?
That was pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, you have a nice time.
Yeah.
I think whatever happens with my life, what I should do really, I should go to bed. It's 5 in the morning. I've fucked it up again, but I should just go on stream tomorrow and just do this as a stream early. Not tomorrow should just be Not to Watch, and it should be this. Start with this. Let's go through his YouTube videos. It doesn't get better than this. I might cut this and just put it on YouTube, right? But it doesn't get better than this.
Getting spiritual.
Very spiritual. Spiritual St Albans.
Spiritual awakenings.
Yeah, nice one. So we're trying to find where we parked the car. We have no idea. We're completely lost. Should be somewhere about, but yeah, it's not.
When he does that face, when he does the Wallace and Gromit face.
Spiritual awakenings.
Yeah, nice one. So we're trying to find where we parked the car. We have no idea. We're completely lost. Should be somewhere about, but yeah, it's not.
There. I think James has been getting eggy. spiritual. Like, this guy, like, is Luke on steroids in a way, isn't he? Like, oh, this guy and Luke, between them. Like, Luke's such a sad bastard that he's taken all his videos down. You can only see them if you're a member, and the food's only for members. Like, Grass Soup's gone. Like, you know, Luke's such a sad bastard about it. Like, this guy, at least he's... I predict these videos will eventually disappear one day, I think, but hopefully we've got enough time to review them and enjoy them, because like, this is fucking gold. This is just fucking brilliant. And I'll tell you what's most beautiful about it. Like, he looks like fucking haggard now, doesn't he, compared to this? Because this was only a year ago. Like, since living rough for a year. He looks fucking haggard. Like, here he looks like a teenage boy. Doesn't he? He looks like a teenage boy. And then after going to Tenerife for 10 days, he looks like he's fucking dead. He looks... he changed the face as soon as James turned round.
But yeah, it's not...
Like, when James turned round, he quickly changed the face, didn't he? Like, when James is turning around to look at him and be like, listen, you fucking prick. The face is gone. I don't know if James would throw the egg, but, like, you know, James doesn't seem like the one to completely throw the egg, but he doesn't seem very happy about all this, does he?
How do you feel about this situation, James?
Days getting worse.
Has he got a cold sore, James?
It's getting worse.
It was improving, and now it's just...
So we've...
What was that? He pushed the phone until it hit the wall. Like, he's a filmmaker that's doing moves that I've not seen before because they're so fucking stupid that no one does them. This is literally like a parody. This is... You wouldn't see anything funnier than this. Like, this is a parody. Look. It's on a... It is filmed on an iPhone. You know, it's like, to finish the shot, you know, zoom right in and, you know, I understand what his thought process is, but it just fucking doesn't work.
And now it's just...
It just looks fucking stupid. This is what I mean as well, right? I swear, you put this guy in a... This is how, like, nepotism works, or whatever. You put this guy in a... This is how it's happened. He's on the telly as an expert. You put this guy in a good job, you know, and he just does the job really badly, but he just does the job. Makes shit films, makes shit media, and people just have to accept that there's shit in the world. Like, this is how shit people get good jobs, like. You've seen actual people, like, and you think, well, how are you the boss? How are you the manager? And, like, it just happens, doesn't it? Like, however charmed it is, whatever. Like, this is awful, though. Like, what is he doing?
And now it's just...
And bear in mind, he edited that, saw it in the edit, and thought, yep, that's what I wanted. That cut just there.
So we've asked for a few directions from the police, and I think we found it. It did actually take us to the wrong car park, but...
Did he say we've asked for directions from the police and that we've been in the wrong car park? And, like, this is another example of this. I'm supposed to just pause it and let it play. People say you pause it too much. I can't let him get one sentence out before... Like, he just does... It's everything in a line. Like, you can't... Like, you wouldn't write this that funny. Like, he couldn't... This is people just do nothing levels of comedy. This is, like... He must be acting. This can't be real.
So we've asked for a few directions from the police, and I think we found it. It did actually take us to the wrong car park, but this looks a little bit more promising, hopefully. Hopefully we'll be on our way home very soon. So we finally found where the car is. It's kind of like being in a jail with all these bars and everything, but we have found it. We'll go down this dodgy little alleyway.
Did you not... Did you not remember where you parked the car looked different? Because the other place didn't look like this. The other place looked really different.
Hopefully we're here. Oh my god. This does not look safe.
It's a doorway into a car park.
Okay, this isn't where the car...
He's scared, and it's not even where the car is. It's a load of lock-up garages. Fucking hell, man. I'm going back to the start of the car park sequence because I need to see this all in its glory. This is insane.
So that was really cool.
I wonder what they bought in the gift shop.
I think now we're going to head back to the car and call it a day. That was pretty nice, actually.
Right, they parked the car, they left the car park. You would think you would just go back in the same way you'd left and just walk in and like walk back and know which number and floor you're on and you'd be alright, wouldn't you? Like, how does this happen? Is it contrived? Is it fake just to cause some drama for the video? Because that's not even a proper drama, is it? We're in the wrong car park. Like, is this Ali G level of BS, or is this somebody's real life?
Yeah, you have a nice time. Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm being trolled if I take it for granted that this is real normal behaviour and that this isn't an actual comedy show.
Spiritual. Very spiritual.
Yeah.
Spiritual St Albans.
Spiritual awakenings.
Yeah, nice one. So we're trying to find where we parked the car. We have no idea. We're completely lost. It should be somewhere about, but yeah, it's not. How do you feel about this situation, James?
Days getting worse.
It's getting worse.
It was improving, and now it's just.
So we've asked for a few directions from the police, and I think we found it. It did actually take us to the wrong car park, but this looks a little bit more promising, hopefully. Hopefully we'll be on our way home very soon. So we finally found where the car is. It's kind of like being in a jail with all these bars and everything.
I like the way he says we have found where the car is before he's found the car as well.
But we have
Like he's certain. Like
found it. We'll go down this dodgy little alleyway. And hopefully we're here. Oh my god. This does not look safe. Okay, this isn't where the car is. Obviously we gotta go that way. Everyone will be pleased to know that we finally found the car and we are going home. We're finished with St Albans. It wasn't quite what we expected. It wasn't quite as we planned, but we're done and we're going back to Flick, where we belong. We're going back
to where? Flick?
As we planned, but we're done and we're going back to Flick, where...
Flick, did he say? What the fuck is that?
It wasn't quite as we planned, but we're done and we're going back to Flick, where we belong. We're going back to the Shire. Isn't that right, Jamesy boy?
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed our day, and we'll see you very soon. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. He managed to get one in at the end there as well. Ciao, ciao, and he did that with the camera on the phone. Like right at the end, he did that with his.
Enjoyed
look, he
this
went
video
like that.
as much as we enjoyed our day, and we'll
Ciao, ciao. Well, he said you didn't enjoy your day, but I really did enjoy this video.
see you very soon. Ciao, ciao.
Punch you in the face at the end there to finish you off. Oh, it's so fucking bad. Oh. Brilliant, right. If you've watched that on YouTube, so I think we cut that for YouTube. If you've watched that on YouTube, you be good. And if you can't be good, I'm taking you to St Albans and I'm going to lose the car and you're going to get well cross. In fact, you'll be driving, so it's your fault.